That's it for life. I am out one for a day. How about you? That's awesome to hear. It's been hot. So that's why I streamed a little later. It's been really hot. What's up? I'm currently working on an herb chopper at the moment. And then I'm going to be working on some horseshoe nail hooks. So they're these, I guess in there. These itty bitty baby. Unfortunately, no, you can't donate yet. I'm not monetized quite yet. I am making a blade. I'm making an herb chopper, and then in a little bit I'm going to be making these little horseshoe nail hooks. Huh. That's cool, Bubba. Someone is having a real bad day. That's like the 4th time a helicopter's flown by. It's like those medical helicopters. Hiya. Not really. I'm like outside of a city. I'm not quite country. I'm not country at all. Well, I am, but I'm not. I live in an area with no HOA. And so I'm not in the country per se. I have a city address, but I'm not in the city. It's not quite country, but it's, I don't know what you describe that. making a herb chopper. So actually, let's see if I can draw out this. Do I have soapstone? I do have soapstone. What it's gonna be, can y'all see this? This is drawn way off scale. It's a blade like this. It's a piece that comes out. Like this, and it might have some twist in it. And then it's gonna be sharp or shiny, scaly, sharpened, with like an even bevel across it. And then this will be the sharp part here. And so the idea is that you can sit there and rock it kind of like an ulu. But it's not going to be this big, because that'd be absurd. It's probably horribly misspelled, but there. Designed for anyone wondering or watching. Designed for an herb chopper. That's probably mirrored for y'all. So hopefully you can see it and understand it. I'm bored, so I'm gonna make a horseshoe nail. Nice, so does that mean, Devil, that you're forging as you're watching my video? Horseshoe nail. The tiniest, cutest pair of tongs. Little pair of tongs I made. Horseshoe nail just fits right in there. Gonna bring out the tap. Thank you. Thank you very much, Matthew. Ta-da. And there, you have a horseshoe nail hook. No. Wow, this is a lot more metal than I need. Thank you. Thank you very much. We got quite a few more viewers than normal. Yeah. I forgot to put up the pole. Yo, what's up, Ian? We just made. Come on, where is it? Just made this horseshoe nail hook. And I'm working on more. I've been working on them on and off. I worked on them a little bit the other day. And then we're also working on an herb chopper. Thank you, Ian. Thank you very much. So I have way more metal than I need on this thing. I'm going to lock some up. And hopefully not give myself 30-degree burns, because that'd be bad. Oh, that's where that went. More heat. A lot of heat. Oh, Ian. Introducing the world's cutest pair of tongs. They're just these tiny little cute flat jaw tongs I made, specifically designed called horseshoe nails. It's just the tiniest, cutest little pair of tongs. I need to make a new pair with longer reins because these are just a smidgen short. Fortunately, I have more of that metal laying around. Thanks, Ian. Ian, I'm going to show you these and I'm probably going to regret it. Yo, what up? This big old pair of flat jaw tongs I got a million years ago. What's up, Yoshi? Have from here all the way up is wrought iron. It's forge welded to mild steel. And they're probably 16 or 18 inches long. Yo, what's up, apple fritter? Don't let them hear that. You're gonna be in trouble. But yeah. No, not unless you fix the vise. If you fix the vise, maybe. Here, Ian, if you want metal that tongs are made out of, here, use this. That's pretty good. Ooh. Yeah, no, Ian, those are my tongs for the time being. And I signed up with a pair of exactly the same size. How much fun is it? It's my wrought iron. Y'all still there? Is the stream working? So, in case y'all are wondering, Chris, aka Apple Fritter, called me. So I want y'all to shame him best you can. Shame him might give you bonus points. The gold star. I don't know. Mosquitoes are everywhere. Someday I'm gonna have like all the tools that'll make this like so much easier. Hey Yoshi. Chris, trust me, you're not sorry. We just all know you're not sorry. I agree, restore the vibe. Ian, if you restore the vibe. See ya, Ian. Wait, no, Ian. If you fix the vibe, wrought iron tongs. See ya, Ian. The vice is gone. It's close. Ian, I will become a member, and I will make literally. That's awful, Ian. I'll become a member just to make you uncook the vice. Make you fix an old wrought iron vice. That would be the only reason I'd become a member, and I would totally do it. It's cooked literally. Ha ha ha. That was an awful pun. I love it. That's terrible. No, I don't know if it was on Ian's bucket list to become known as. Later, Ian. I don't know if it was on his bucket list to be known as the Great Vice Killer. Chris, really? Okay. Here. That. Okay, maybe not that. That's my terrible spelling and handwriting. That's what we're making. It's an herb chopper. A friend of mine by the name of Sean Rogers made one, and it looked really cool. So I figured I'd give it a whirl. How much? 80? 80 or 100, somewhere around there. I should probably treat it. Mosquitoes are everywhere tonight. But I gotta check up on. What's the spinning thing? What spinning thing? This spinning thingy? What does it do? So you see, I have very, very hot fire. Right where it's right there. Very, very hot fiery thingy. That spinning thing has a fan. Goes air into the pipey thingy. At the bottom there's another one, and it goes up into the fire pot, causing really big hot fire. And despite common belief, Chris, by common belief I mean what you think, you cannot eat it. I mean, you probably could, but should do a drill attached to it. I could, but the great thing about it is that this requires no electricity. Didn't mention anything about eating. You did when I made this. Yes, Chris, you did. Chris, you thought, where are they? There they are. You thought this looked tasty, remember? Kind of. My dad helped me with it. So the blower and the fire pot came from Amazon. Yeah. The fire pot and blower came from Amazon. The fire bricks came from my grandma. And then I got the I-beam from a friend who works at a trailer shop. And then The legs came from my grandma. They're just square pies. I'm gonna clamp this in a vise. I'll be back in just a second. Y'all stay there. I got an air pump bag from my sport. I love propane. It's clean, it's hot, especially if a good one. I just haven't been able to afford or trust a propane forge since the hurricane. Later, Chris. Nice. I was wondering if I had time. Where is it? I have an old empty. Here it is. It's an old empty propane tank. I was gonna cut and use this part as a crucible. Have some copper. I need a cast. Need a cast for a commission I'm working on. Ooh, that's a twist in it. I'm thinking I should put twist in this handle. How might I do that? This one is an approximately 3-pound cross peen. It's okay, I only need it for like one time, and I've got a decent chunk of have a decent amount of copper. No, I'm gonna guess how you know. You did it, and it was a big pain. Right. To answer, I cannot speak this evening. To answer your question, Ethan, this hammer is an approximately 3-pound hammer on approximately a 14, I think it's 14.5-inch handle. That might have changed between chips and breaks and wedging. And then the other one I have, the other ones I have, this one needs a new handle, or not new handle, but needs to be shaped. This one needs to be shaped better and re-wedged, but it is a 2-pound hammerhead that's like 50 years old. It's my grandpa's. And then these two are 16-ounce ball peens. This one is, I think, a Cobalt brand that's like 1 million years old. And this one is from Harbor Freight. There's so many mosquitoes. I wish I could get a penny for every time I got bit by a mosquito. Because then, either I wouldn't be bit by mosquitoes, or I'd be rich enough to make sure there weren't mosquitoes. We're gonna dual cross. A dual cross beam? Wait. Is that the one that's like cross beam on one half and straight beam on the other? Those are funky. Like cross beam, straight beam thing, right? That's odd, just that fine. Noted. What do y'all think? Should I put a twist in this handle? I think it would look pretty cool, but it might be a big pain. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Thinking about putting a twist right here in the handle. I'm assuming you mean tongs. This pair I've modified. Put bends in the handles and I've adjusted this part. These came with a gas forge kit by Vivor off of Amazon. Then these two I made. These are okay. And then these are pretty nice. I'm thinking about doing a video, definitely a live stream, maybe a video, making a better pair of these. They're near zero tolerance flat jaws. And then these are flat jaws I put grooves in to hold round stock. I made these two. I bought these at an auction, modified some of them, namely this pair. A pair of like nice pick-up-y, knifey tongs. I modified those a fair bit. They're like a funky flat jaw. These are heavy, but they've got a crack in them. And then these are a pair of farrier tongs I bought at said auction. They're nice. These are a pair of pull-offs. I'm thinking about forging into a pair of tongs. Might make a cool video, might not. Don't know. And then this pair that's super duper useful. It's just a pair of long needle nose pliers. Long needle nose pliers. I think you can buy them at Harbor Freight. I got these from my grandma. Red cedar. Cool. Mid-Arkansas Forge. You should definitely do a video on that. That sounds really cool. And these are the ones I've been using as a pair of swirling tongs, swirling pliers, just to tear needle nose fires. Yo, what's up, John? Okay, hold on. Something must be done, because it evidently wasn't. Okay, there. It's been done, it's been done. What's going on, John? We are making an herb chopper. I hopefully haven't overheated. I really hope this is in frame for y'all. I just realized this might not be in frame. From out there. Famous good-ish. It can be good. Yeah, it's second knuckle. I need to raise it. I'm just procrastinating on that. And really what it is I need to dig it up. So I put like 6-8 inches in the ground. I need to dig it back up. And maybe I'll just set it on the ground and just keep it as high. It'll be a little bit high then. I'll probably be like wrist height, so that might be too high. I don't know. So, my understanding, it's not an actual dimension of how high off the ground it is. Side, at an angle. And then when I really need to like draw stuff out over the side, I'll stand here. For the most part, it's more like right here, side of the horn. So I like to keep it. I'd like to keep it knuckle height. That's not happening. So I'm keeping it that height. Because then camera's fully extended and my arm isn't quite fully extended. And then when you add a piece of steel underneath of it, add a piece of steel, my arm is still kind of there like that. Hey, William. You can surprise, or you can cold forge mild steel surprisingly well. Until it work hardens. That's fair. That's fair. I'm just procrastinating on that. I feel like I'm close, but I'm probably not very close. Oh, that's on my head. I'm trying to get a Kenka anvil, and so I'm procrastinating until I get that. Probably not the smartest idea, but yeah, it's probably smart. Very true, very true. View and Lancer is quite the plane. Ooh. Now, if we're talking about healthcare providers, I like the ones that go Bert. Or the ones that go Bert are pretty fun. Yeah. I don't like calling it Thunderbolt. I feel like that's lame. I feel like the Warthog is a way better nickname. My little brother just rode through. Cool. Hey, Ben. Hi, Ben. You good? Hang up, guys. Hold on, guys. You good, Ben? What did you do? I like grabbed the brand.
I didn't fully make it on. Oil might be washing. Sorry, Will.
William, you might need to fix. Tell William you might need to fix his bike ramp. Oh no, what are we talking about now? I know, Boeing's make some pretty good unalivers. Favorite plane of all time, AC-130 Ghost Rider. Ooh, Ghost Rider is cool. So, are we talking of all time or are we talking modern? Because the F-14 Tomcat. Perfect interceptor. Phenomenal air-to-air. And really good radar capabilities and really good air-to-surface capabilities. I can't tell if this is like my best pull or worst pull yet. I have more people saying they're not subscribed than saying they are subscribed. So either I'm getting more people, or people are no longer subscribing. No. Boeing is really good at sending people places. Spaces might be the afterlife, but submarine Spitfire. I mean, Spitfire's okay. A1. Hey, what's up, Shuriken? We are forging, or attempting to forge an herb chopper. Hot ambient heat. And talking aviation. Specifically military aircraft. And then, yeah, what's up then? A little bit we're going to be working on horseshoe nail hooks. Itty bitty little hooks. Because they're fun to make and sell pretty good. And I need money. Here's a drawing of what the herb chopper is hopefully going to look like. Thank you. I would agree with that, except for every time I've killed one, 2 more appear. Based off of that map, I don't want them to die. We called all of them that are currently present in captivity. I'm gonna try these tongs. Okay. Looking pretty darn good if I do say so myself. Now I know I'm biased, but I think it looks pretty snazzy. Probably like 9 o'clock or something, and it's still daylight. Horseshoe nail. Number 5. Horseshoe nail made by Capwell. stick it into tongs. I'm just gonna do a little tutorial. Maybe I'll clip this and put it. Who knows? Just gonna heat up the head. Well, you're gonna try to heat up just the head. Then from there, set it there and just hit it like it owes you money. Thank you. Then there, you take it from flat. Spin it around. Grab it in the tongs. Heat it up. And aim to heat up just the pokey part. And grab it with tongs. Twist it like that. Looks like the ugliest one yet. And then grab out the base of the curl and bend. One little horseshoe nail hook. And then I'll center punch it and drill a hole in it. And put it up for sale. I'm gonna need a bigger pair of tongs. What in tarnation? I had a little part. Hey, what's up? And keep the light from finding my hair. Probably not gonna be doing any foraging tomorrow, being that's the 4th of July. So I'll probably just glue it up tonight and hope that holds together. No clue what that says, sorry. I don't speak that language. It's not a very piece of metal I can make tongs out of. I don't know. I'll deal with that later. John, are you still in here? Do you think I could forge weld something on the end of those to make them longer? And would it be worth it? It's rebar. I don't know what type of steel it is. I don't know if that's worth it. What do you do? I do blacksmithing. And fishing. But mostly blacksmithing. I think I have like 2 fishing videos. So it's predominantly blacksmithing. Where did I put my tongs? Woo! Twisty blade, twisty blade. No. I need to get out of good way. Later, Shuriken. I guess that's where we're at. Chat. Phone number. Viewers asking minutes. No. I missed it. But there. It's pretty thin. It's gonna need some file work or some grind work. I think though, let me go ahead and try to bend the handle. This will be the part that will kill me if it doesn't work. So I take that back. These tongs with cracks in them might kill me, but it's fun. It's great as it involves science because you have to understand how the steel moves, how the alloys work, what different components do what. But it's also fun because it gives me an excuse to play with fire and beat the ever-living daylight style stuff using hammers. That's the biggest firework out there and a good one though. I will admit it does get kind of tiring after some time. If I can get it hot enough. The goal is to get it hot enough that it feels plastic, but yet not too hot that it feels molten. Because molten steel is bad. Then party full, you can start the bend. Ooh, did I want to twist that? Nah, it's not a twist it on this one. Well, yeah. I don't think it's for twisting this one. I have noticed that it's starting to get dark. I also know that it's 9 o'clock and there's still light out. I just turned the light on for the camera. Like, there's still sunset left. Not much, but there's still some. In mid-Arkansas Forge, what do you mean it's been stupid hot in Arkansas? We've been it feels like topping out around 100. And that's down the road, which points more like 110. From what I've seen and heard and felt. I think these tongs weigh more than my hammer and the piece of work. Nice. Nice. I am not going to Arkansas anytime in the near future. I'm glad you guys watch the live broadcast, live stream, whatever it's called. I try to do them every Thursday. That's my plan, that's my goal, my attempt. Actually looks pretty daggone good. Next step is normalizing it. And find that other knife. I think you can find some pieces in it. I'm gonna go grab something real quick. I'll be right back. Once you grab this knife, had a couple of things in the profile, so took them off on the grinder real quick. And I think I'm gonna try heat treating this. So you are gonna get to see how I heat treat my knife. Step one is having a very well normalized blade. I do sort of, I guess you can call it an edge quench. The way I do it is I heat specifically, whoa, that looks way harder than actually is. But I heat specifically the end to the edge in the fire and heat specifically it. If the back gets hot, that's fine, but you want that full edge to be a bright orange color. And when possible, in order for it to harden, it needs to be above magnetic. It's called critical temperature. I don't have a magnet, so I eyeball it. See ya. See ya, Mid-Arkansas. then very carefully heat it up. Again, try to get as much of it as an orange color as I can. And then I let it cool. And I'll play around with the fire a little bit to get it better. Get the heat where I need the heat to be. One of the awesome things about Coal Forge is you can have a very specific heat. Break the coal real quick. Well, I'm waiting for that to cool. I'm gonna make another nail hook. Take this fun to make. Number 5, horseshoe nail. Putting it into the fire. Heating up just the head of the nail, or at least specifically the head of the nail. If I can get it without melting it or my knuckles. Bring it over. Worsen it. This is like the most awkward shaped one yet. It's rather impressive. You pick it up and grab it by the now flattened head. You take a pair of needle-nose pliers. Bring that tip up to temperature. Grab it. Boom. Curl it around. Grab it and bend it back. Let's soften the water. And there we have a horseshoe nail hook. I bet you I can make a pair of tongs out of 3/8. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a new pair of tongs. I'm going to use 3/8 round bars. I'm going to try and make it quick. So here we go. I don't know how I'm going to do that really quick yet, but we're going to roll. fairly even heat all across the blade. That's what we're looking for. If it'll do the thing right. Come on. There. That will be normalization cycle number 3, I think. I did one off camera, and then I've done these 2. So then I'm going to grab a chunk of scrap steel. Don't have to be anything fancy. Use this piece of 1/2 inch. That I think they're punched on it. Now I'm just going to heat it up. Nice and toasty hot. This one is going to take some more putting up. And now I'm going to open the Quenching. Take the hot steel and stick it down in here. Because that will now have just preheated. That will have just preheated our oil to. It'll hopefully be close to 100 degrees. Yo. You can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me now? Hopefully you can hear me. I really hope you can hear me. Am I audible? Mic check, mic check, mic check. Where am I working? If I get one more mosquito bite, I'm probably gonna go insane. Tarnation was that? So now then, in theory, these will just sit together. Okay, a little bit of grinding. I'll be right back, y'all. Tongue blank set will be worked on once holes up front. This will be later. Good. I just want to drill them. Where are these mosquitoes? around. Grab it. Bend it. And that is how we make a baby fishing nail hook. Am I audible to those of you who are watching this? You can hear me. Type, I can hear you in chat, please. Let me I'm probably going to end the stream. I might restart it. Just seems like there's some technical issues going on. So, hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm going to end the stream now. I'm going to restart it because I think there's technical issues going on. Hope that this will work. Alright, later.